One of our subscribers asked us a question that sounds harmless, almost exciting. What if humans could survive without sleep? No closing your eyes, no exhaustion, no nights wasted in bed. At first, it sounds like the ultimate upgrade, but think carefully. Because once you remove sleep, you don't just change humans, you change everything. Right now, every human on Earth sleeps. Presidents sleep, soldiers sleep, surgeons sleep, CEOs sleep. In fact, the average American spends nearly 25 years of their life asleep. That's not laziness, that's biology. But imagine waking up tomorrow morning and realizing you will never need sleep again. Your eyes don't burn, your brain doesn't fog, your body doesn't shut down. You feel fine, even great. So what happens next? The first few days would feel unreal. You gain 8 extra hours every day. That's an extra work shift, an extra business idea, an extra gym session, an extra life. Every single day, cities like New York and Los Angeles would glow all night. Coffee sales crash, energy drinks disappear, mattress companies panic. People brag online, "I worked 18 hours today. I learned coding overnight." I never stop. America becomes a country that never powers down. And at first, productivity explodes. But here's the first crack. Sleep isn't just rest. Sleep is when your brain clears toxic waste, sorts memories, stabilizes emotions. Without sleep, your brain stays online forever. No cleanup, no reset, no silence. At first, you don't notice. Then you start forgetting small things, names, dates, faces. Emotions feel off. You're not tired, but you're never calm either. Sleep controls emotions. That's why people who don't sleep become irritable, impulsive, aggressive. Now imagine everyone like that. Road rage doubles. Arguments escalate faster. Violence increases. Police officers never rest. Judges never pause. Decisions are made without emotional recovery. A society without sleep is a society without patience. At first, companies celebrate. Employees can work longer, but then competition becomes brutal. Because if no one sleeps, someone else is always working. Someone else is always learning. Someone else is always ahead. Rest used to protect humans. Without it, work becomes endless. There's no weekend relief, sick days for burnout, mental recovery. You don't collapse, but you also never feel okay. The grind never stops. Night loses meaning. Day loses meaning. Everything blends into one long stretch of existence. Families stop syncing schedules. Friends stop finding common free time. When do you relax if there's no reason to stop? Sleep used to give life rhythm. Without rhythm, life feels flat. Here's the terrifying truth. Sleep repairs. DNA damage muscle tissue. Immune response. Without sleep, damage still happens. It just never gets fixed. Cancer risk rises. Neurodegeneration increases. Aging speeds up in strange ways. You don't feel tired, but your body quietly breaks down anyway. Dreams aren't random. They process trauma, fear, regret, creativity. Many breakthroughs came from dreams. Without dreams, humans lose a layer of imagination. Art becomes repetitive. Innovation slows. Emotional depth fades. You're awake, but something inside you goes missing. Now scale this to the entire world. Markets run non-stop. Wars have no pauses. News never stops. There's no tomorrow anymore. Just now and now and now. The species that never sleeps also never reflects. Here's the most disturbing part. Sleep forces humility. It reminds us we're fragile. Without sleep, humans start believing they're unstoppable. And a species that believes it never needs rest is a species that doesn't know when to stop. So yes, living without sleep sounds powerful. But maybe sleep isn't a flaw. Maybe it's a safety feature. A forced pause that keeps humans from destroying themselves. So here's the real question. If humans could survive without sleep, would the world survive us?